Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Real Madrid, and today we've got episode 25 of the career mode. Now coming up in today's episode we have two new formations for the team that I'm going to show you guys. We've got more action in the Copa del Rey and also with a derby against Atletico Madrid. So here is then the La Liga table, and as you can see we are ahead at the moment by a single point of Atletico Madrid, but obviously that could change at the end of today's episode where we face them in the La Liga. Also, will we sell Eden Hazard? As you can see from our transfer budget, we don't need to sell him. We could bring in new players, but you're going to find out in today's episode. We've got a lot coming up in today's episode then, so if you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget, hit the like button down below on the video. And also guys, if you are new and you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget, hit the subscribe button down below. As you'll be able to see on screen, more than half of the people that watch these episodes are not subscribed. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button down below. It's completely free, it doesn't cost anything. Also, if you hit the little bell next to it, you'll be notified of when these videos go live onto YouTube. So then let's get into some of your guys' comments then from the previous episode. And you can see the first comment here is from Justin Wilson saying that Renzy, you can try playing a 4-4-2 with Haaland and Mbappe playing in front with Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo and Hazard playing on the wide. So it's not a bad idea. And like I say, coming up in today's episode, I'm going to show you guys two new formations that I've made for this team. Into the next comment then, which comes from Omar saying that sign Kimmich instead of Casemiro and make Shirky a centre forward. Now obviously I like the idea of signing Kimmich, but as well Casemiro has to stay at the club, surely. Club legend at this point. He's won so many titles with the club, so we're not going to sell him. But making Shirky a centre forward is not a bad idea at all. He could just become our replacement for Benzema. Into the last and final comment then from Bando saying, why don't you play Casemiro? He is fit to play. And can you do a career mode with a weak team like Fulham? By the way, your videos are the best. Now, I appreciate that comment, Bando. Thank you very much. Now, Casemiro, like I say, didn't play in the previous episode since coming back from injury just because his sharpness was at 0. But at the moment, I've got him on the bench. So we're going to try and sneak him into a couple of games and build that sharpness back up. Just quickly then guys, before we go any further in today's video, I just want to quickly let you guys know that down below in the description is a link to my Instagram page where you guys can go over there. If you can hit the follow button, that'd be amazing. Also, if you want to send me any DMs or anything on there, feel free, because I'll happily reply to anyone that sends me a DM on Instagram. Here we are then, the squad. Let's take a look at the two new formations that I picked out for the team. Like I said, we've rolled with a 4-3-3 for so long now. I just thought, coming up towards the end of Season 2, obviously wanting to win as many trophies as we can, let's have a look at some other formations that we could use. So we're going to edit game plans here, and you can see I chose the 4-4-2 flat and also the 4-2-4. So 4-4-2 flat for when we want to be defensive, maybe get a 1-goal lead and it's a pretty tight game. I've chose this formation, play Mbappe and Haaland up front. Obviously, two wide players, which would be Hazard, and I'd probably sub Odegaard off or Camavinga off and put maybe Rodrigo on or Vinicius Jr., or even move Mbappe out to the right-hand side and then sub Jovic on, maybe, just maybe. But something like that would happen in that situation. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the 4-2-4. Pretty similar formation, but say we need to score a goal. We're behind by 1 and there's only 10 or 15 minutes left in the game. Switch to this formation just by going to attacking. And this one, like I say, I've changed the instructions on a few of the players. Just Hazard stay forward, Odegaard stay forward. Like I say, Odegaard would be subbed off. Well, to be fair, he wouldn't do too bad of a job on the right-hand side. Odegaard stay forward, and then Emerson would join the attack, and also Mendy to join the attack. So like I say, it's nothing major, but they're just little tactics that we could use in-game when we're maybe behind or even ahead. So one thing we've been waiting to do for so long is convert Camavinga from a centre mid to a CDM. Now finally he has learnt the CDM role, so we can go ahead and press triangle and change his position. But now obviously, what else should we train him into? Deep line playmaker, anchor man, ball winning midfielder, and also defensive midfield. I think for now I'm going to put him on deep line playmaker, but let me know down below in the comments guys what we should put him on. For Shirky then as well, we're going to go ahead and change his position to the centre forward. I feel like he'll play well there as well. He's got the attributes to play as a centre forward, so I think we'll train him as that for now. It's only going to take 10 weeks for him to transform into a centre forward. Then we'll go ahead and choose probably one of these plans to put him into. Probably a shadow striker I think would suit best. Also then, one of the big talking points was Eden Hazard. It's literally almost a 50-50 split of the subscribers. Don't want me to sell him, but then 50 obviously want me to keep him as well. And to be fair, with how well he's been playing this season, have a quick look at his stats. 13 goals, 10 assists in 26 appearances. I can't really let this sort of player go, let's be honest. He's got 3 goals in 6 games in the Champions League. So I think for now, And I think for the rest of the career mode, we're going to remove him from the transfer list because there's no reason to sell him. Coming up in today's episode then, we have another game in the Copa del Rey in the round of 16 against Getafe. I could obviously simulate this game, but last season, like I say, when we simulated a game in the Copa del Rey, we went out in the round of 32. So I'm not risking that this season. Like I say, this season we're going out and trying to win every trophy available to us, so I can't risk simulating this game. So here is the lineup then for the first game of the episode against Leganes, who are currently 18th in the La Liga. So for this game we're going to sim the match, but obviously it gives me a chance to jump in if things do go bad. And like I say, just have a look at Leganes' team there. No one that really stands out to me. So we're going to use our strongest starting 11, not going to run any risks, and like I say, we should be able to come out with the 3 points. So we've already took the lead in this game then through Mbappe scoring within 6 minutes into the game. But also in this game we get to try our new formations out by changing the game plan at the bottom if needed. But I'm hoping in this game against Leganes we won't need to. And okay, it's their time to break forward. And are we going to defend this properly? And hopefully we are. Okay, they're through, but it's cleared from the back. Maybe a chance to go 2 up here. Mbappe one-on-one with the keeper, and he makes it 2-0 now in this game at 26 minutes in. Out wide for Mendy then. I'm guessing he's going to go and try and cross this one into the box. Having a few problems here trying to cross this one in. He plays the pass to Hazard, who gets it to Mbappe. And there we go. Valverde with the goal now. 3-0 up in this game. We're just going to quickly make a few changes in this game. You can see a few players are also getting more tired as the game goes on. So Haaland is having the best game. We're going to sub him off for Jovic, give him some game time. And I think as well, Casemiro can come on for Camavinga and try and build that sharpness up a little bit for the rest of this game. Maybe another goal here with the corner. Mendy trying to whip that, not Mendy, sorry, Odegaard trying to whip that one in. We get it back to Odegaard, and there we go. Hazard scores the 4th goal of the game now. 4-0 within 66 minutes. So there we have it then, guys. Full time in the first game of the episode. A 4-0 win against Leganes. That now gives us another 3 points to stay ahead of Atletico Madrid. So here is the league table then of how it's looking after the first game of today's episode. We still stay a point ahead of Atletico Madrid, who are currently in 2nd place. But like I said, we face them at the end of today's episode. I'll be interested to see how that game goes down. It's a must-win game for us to pretty much not secure the title, but at least be 4 points ahead of 2nd place. And next in the Copa del Rey, face Getafe, currently 5th place with 32 points. Here are then the 2 lineups going into the next game of the episode in the Copa del Rey round of 16 against Getafe. And you can see we've made a few changes to the side. Vinicius Jr. going to start up front with Rodrigo on the other wing as well. Haaland stay up front because obviously he got substituted in the last game, so he's kept his fitness levels. Toni Kroos going to start in midfield with Camavinga and Casemiro. And then at the back, we've got a new back line. Alphonso Davies at left back, Upamecano, Militao, Hakimi and Courtois in goal. So we need a win in this one to advance into the next round. Maybe a chance here. Camavinga out wide. Going to get the cross inside there to Vinicius Jr. Who, I thought he still had the ball there. But a good chance there. 6 minutes in. Trying to get Vinicius Jr. running. And we do out wide. Haaland's going to make a run into the box. Get a pass over to Haaland to make it 1-0. And we do make it 1-0. 16 minutes into the game. And Haaland scores the first goal through an assist from Vinicius Jr. Literally on the counter-attack as well. That is where we are most dangerous. And with having pace on the wing, really does help. Here's have a quick look at the replay. Vinicius Jr. definitely got the pace. 99 sprint speed, gets the pass across. And into the path of Haaland, who smashes it into the back of the net. Oh, Getafe here on the counter-attack just before half-time. Can they level it up? But they can't. Hakimi has won that one back. Let's get ourselves on the counter-attack. Up here to Rodrigo, who's going to be able to burn them on the wings. Look for a cross inside to Vinicius Jr. maybe. And wow, it just goes wide as well. But he did great there to get up and looking for that 2nd goal. And it looks like it's not going to happen before half-time. Maybe saying that Rodrigo through. Okay, Rodrigo is through. Definitely got the pace on him. Look to get the shot away and just took a touch too many. Oh, Getafe once again. Got to be careful here not to allow them too much space. And I don't want to drag too many players out of position. Okay, Upamecano, and he just couldn't win it though. And okay, they've still got the ball. I don't want to put sliding tackle in. And okay, no. Oh, they've scored 65 minutes in. Getafe level it up in this game. There's just no way I was getting that ball then. I was literally trying every player to win the ball back with, and Upamecano sort of took it off them, but just didn't, keep the ball whatsoever. And you can see here, I've got so many players around him. Don't want to put in too bad of a tackle, But they find their way through and level it up in this game now. 65 minutes gone. Not long left to try and find the winner. Oh, no way. Getafe here with a chance to possibly go through in this Copa del Rey. And here we go. Okay, never mind. Oh, Upamecano's won that one back. And no way, the ref blows the whistle. And we're going to have extra time here in this game. And once again, the Copa del Rey is literally just, you know, a competition that we cannot seem to get through within the 90 minutes. But let's now get into the extra time. And let's have a quick look at this formation quickly while we're here. Toni Kroos. Who can we bring on? And Mbappe's going to have to come on for him. Just to have this 4-2-4 working for us. Like I said, I want to get a goal within this extra time and don't take us to penalties. Mbappe getting involved straight away. Haaland is through. Come on, Haaland. Scored a goal we need, and it goes into the back of the net. Literally, as extra time starts, Mbappe gets involved, passes it to Haaland, and he finds the back of the net to make it 2-1. I think now we just need to go to ultra defensive and just defend for our lives. You can see here, quick replay of the goal. Haaland is through the defence. And it's just weird, like that goal seemed so easy to score, yet in the remaining game minutes in the first half, we just couldn't score. So there we go then, the first half of extra time has been done. We're still at 2-1 up. We've just got to look at this next 15 minutes and, like I say, just defend once again and try and get through in this extra time. Here we go, the ball up to Vinicius Jr. Could possibly go 3-1 up here, Mbappe. And over the top there to Rodrigo. Is he going to get into that? And he is going to get on that. Try to get a cross in here. Why not to Haaland? But the goalkeeper is going to get there. Not long left now. Come on, guys. We've got to get this. Casemiro looks up for the pass through the middle. And we just couldn't get it through the middle. But a minute added on. Let's stop this counter-attack. And we have. Ref, blow the whistle. Come on, please just blow the whistle in this game. And, okay, ref. There we go. The full-time whistle goes. It took us till extra time to get through into the next round of the Copa del Rey. But we're through after a 2-1 win. So we're just into the post-match interview here, and it's saying it looked like the game was going to end up a draw, and then right at the end, your team came up with the win. And like I said, I just wanted to avoid penalties, because after the last episode, I have to go to penalties. I really didn't think we'd have to in this game. But Haaland, like I say, 2 goals in this game, securing the win for us. And I'm guessing we have to just stop switching off defensively and focusing on defence and not letting, you know, the opposition score goals when they shouldn't really be doing. So here you can see then we're through at the round of 16 in the Copa del Rey with the 2-1 win. Against Getafe. Like I say, a tough game, took us to extra time, but I'm just glad that we have made it through. Now into the quarterfinals where we'll face Granada, and probably an easy draw for us, you've got to say, probably one of the luckier draws to get. You can see Atletico Madrid facing Barcelona and Real Sociedad facing Sevilla. Here's the 2 lineups then for the third game of the episode against Almeria in the league. And you can see I've made a few changes to the side. Toni Kroos is going to come in and play CDM for this game because obviously Camavinga and both Casemiro played in the last game, so their fitness levels haven't resumed as of yet. Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. are going to start this one. So Hazard and Mbappe are ready for the next game in the Copa del Rey. So that's the team we're going to go with. We're going to sim this game and hopefully come out with the 3 points. Here we are now, breaking forward. Can we get the cross inside? And we can't get the cross in. Someone's got to get the cross in here, surely. Or at least get it in towards the box. And here we go. Maybe get it to Haaland. Okay, take the shot. And why are we not shooting at that point? Rodrigo should be shooting. And there we go. Into half-time in this game at 0-0 so far. It's not looking great so far. We're going to resume the game. See how it goes, but I might have to jump in. Here we go, on the counter-attack here. Please get something from this game, lads, without me having to jump in. Here we go in the middle. Odegaard out wide. Vinicius Jr. loses the ball, and now 70 minutes played. He's won it back here. Okay, a little bit of build-up play going on. Just try and get Haaland in a bit of space, maybe. And he's kept the ball back to Haaland, out wide, back inside, and just no one there on the rebound. But we've got it here once again. Come on, guys. If they don't score here, I'm going to have to jump in. It's as simple as that. And the pass almost going... the shot from Haaland, too far wide. Oh, here we go. Down for Emerson. Can we score straight away? Get the pass across the box. And Vinicius Jr. just couldn't get to that one. As you guys can tell, I've jumped in because I cannot settle for a 0-0 here in this game. Rodrigo finds it to Haaland, who's waiting for someone to sort of make a run into the box. It's hard to get past their defence here. Mendy looking for a pass. Oh, okay. They're closing our players down a lot here. There we go. Out to Haaland maybe, and it is. But again, not really many options for us. Looking for a player inside the box. Maybe Vinicius Jr. And okay, played a pass down. Oh, Vinicius Jr. should have carried on the run. And we have to get a shot away here. And we're not going to. I can't believe this. And now we have it then, guys. Full time in this game against Almira, and it draws to a 0-0 draw. And I'm absolutely shocked by this. I thought this team was more than capable of getting a win here today. So here is then the league table. But luckily for us, Atletico Madrid lost their game. So now we're 2 points ahead of them in the league table. But games like that, we just cannot be drawing. I really thought the team that I put out was strong enough to get a goal without me being there. So while we're here then, quickly, let's have a look at some of the top deals that have happened in the transfer window this season. So obviously De Ligt going to Real Madrid, and Didi going to United, Pogba going to Barcelona. So I'm guessing that's their replacement there for Pogba. Obviously Hakimi coming to Real Madrid, Depay going to Lazio, Coman to Barcelona, Immobile to Bayern, Davies to Real Madrid, Skinner to Manchester United. That's an interesting transfer and a good one. I'd love to see that one played out. Kante going to Bayern. Maddison going to United. United doing a lot of deals in this transfer window. Aguero going to Barcelona. And I think Partey we already know went to Liverpool. Any others that sort of stand out? And there's no other standout ones for me. Okay, Jordan Henderson going to Spurs is a pretty standout signing there. 53.7 million. Here are then the two lineups going into our next game in the Copa del Rey. And like I say, for this game, it's sort of not come out of the blue, but come in the middle of today's episode. Like I say, the next two games were supposed to be Villarreal and Atletico Madrid. Obviously, this game's come up in the middle of that, so we're going to have to go through this game first before we end the episode on the Atletico Madrid game. So for this one, because I don't want the episode to be too long, we're going to go ahead and simulate it. The team is pretty much a little bit stronger this time out. Casemiro's going to play, Hazard is back in, and so is Mbappe. So we should be getting the win. We are away from home, but that's why I'm going to sim it. Not quick sim it, we're going to sim this game. And like I say, if we have to jump in again, we're going to make sure we get the win. Possibly a goal on our hands here. Haaland working out wide once again. He does that too many times. But hopefully inside, and there we go. Valverde with the first goal of the game at just under 15 minutes in, and we scored the first goal. A lot better this game, but like I said, we can't underestimate Granada, because a lot of the teams that on paper, if you look at our team compared to the opposition, you look like it's an easy Real Madrid win, but like last game, we didn't come out with a win too easy, and we didn't come out with a win at all, in fact. Maybe a chance for a second here. Hazard, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and wow, okay, it was a goal. It does come up a little bit delayed, and the second goal of the game at 50 minutes in. And just before that, Hazard, I think, had a rating of about 6.3. And I was thinking, you know what, it could all change within a matter of seconds. All he needs to do is score. And he goes ahead and scores the second goal of the game. Casemiro playing it down to Mbappe. Can he make it 3-0? And he does make it 3-0 now in this game. At 64 minutes in, it looks like we're going to walk away with this one into the next round of the Copa del Rey. Granada on the break, and they managed to bring one back now, 3-1 to us in this game. At 20 minutes remain. Hopefully, they're not going to bring back too many goals. Over the top, maybe one last goal of the game. Mendy working it inside the box. Can we get the shot away? Jovic. And no, he isn't able to get the shot away. Jovic obviously come on for Haaland. And they haven't made any other changes as of yet. I did bring up a Meccano one for De Ligt, but the change hasn't been made, and we get the 3-1 win, and are into the next round of the Copa del Rey. So then, guys, as you can see from on screen, the teams that went through into the semi-finals being us, Barcelona, Valencia, and Real Sociedad. Barcelona beating Atletico Madrid on penalties 4-3. So that means now we're going to the semi-finals, and we face Real Sociedad, and Barcelona face Valencia. Before we go into the next game then against Villarreal, like I said, we was supposed to be playing the Atletico Madrid game in today's episode, but again, because we'd advanced through in the Copa del Rey, that game has come up, and the game against Atletico Madrid has had to be rescheduled. So I think for that game, I'm going to have to leave it till next episode, just because of how many games I'm trying to squeeze into one episode here. You know, before I know it, we've played the full season. It's, you know, that many games have come up. So what we're going to do is we're going to end today's episode facing Villarreal, and then in the next episode we'll have the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, the game against Atletico Madrid, but then also the round of 16 in the Champions League. So like I say, I apologise guys, but these Copa del Rey games just come thick and fast. Here's how the two teams line up then for the final game of today's episode in the La Liga. You can see we're at home facing Villarreal. We've got our strongest starting 11 out, probably apart from Camavinga. Obviously Casemiro could be playing there, but because he played in the previous game, he's not going to play in this one. Villarreal, we've got Calvert-Lewin up front, Kubo on the wing as well, so we're going to keep an eye out for them too. So let's get into this game and end today's episode with another 3 points. Haaland is kept onto the ball, gets the shot away, and he's caused the goalkeeper a little bit of trouble having to make the save there. We get the corner, 13 minutes in, let's whip this one in. Odegaard, the header maybe, and Of course not the header, but we get the ball back from Odegaard. Get another little cross inside. And, okay, on the volley. No. Oh, okay. Nothing comes from it. There we go. Time for Villarreal to get on the break here. And they're charging forward. Kubo causing a few problems on that right-hand side. We just need to defend this. And we do through Emerson. Let's try and get Mbappe through. And there we go. Look at the pace. Knock that one forward a little bit. And cut it inside. And just couldn't get it past that defender. Oh, here we go. Valverde, and the shot, just nothing comes from it. Maybe a little chip inside. Haaland, and the goalkeeper is forced to make a save. And here we go. One last attempt before half-time. Odegaard whips it in, and the goalkeeper punches it away. Maybe the volley, and yeah, nothing comes from it. So we go into half-time in this game, 0-0. Oh, Villarreal here, and okay, the through. Calvert-Lewin, is he going to fire it home? And he does. 64 minutes in, and Calvert-Lewin makes it 1-0 now for Villarreal, and we really need to have a think about what we're doing in this game. 63 minutes in and 1-0 down. It's been a really poor episode, this one, hasn't it? And just players all over the place. Calvert-Lewin there, right time, right place. 10 goals for him now in the La Liga. And like I say, this remaining, 25 minutes, we really need to up our game. Haaland looking for Mbappe, and Mbappe, okay, playing that back out to Rodrigo, who's now come on, the cross inside, the header, and it is from Haaland. We level it up literally just after they have took the lead in this game. Wow, okay. I did not expect that coming whatsoever. We've gone to the 4-2-4 formation, which obviously we said at the start of the episode, the two new formations. We're in need of a goal. I've changed to that and obviously put Rodrigo on, and took Camavinga off, and Rodrigo's playing on the right wing at the moment. We get the cross inside, and Haaland is there. We'll make it 1-1, and now we've got 20 minutes left to find the winner. Oh, Villarreal down here for Chukwueze. Is he going to do anything? He has just come on as a sub. Mendy here just trying to block this from going anywhere near goal. And a lot of skill moves getting brought out here. We just want to try and get on the counter ASAP. And okay, no way. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, thank God. Odegaard. Just get this one up the line. And here we go, Emerson. Played it up to Rodrigo, who doesn't receive it. Oh, here we go. Villarreal possibly going to score from this. And no way. And thank God it goes wide. We really haven't got long in this game whatsoever. Upamecano can come on for De Ligt. And just need to get some string of passes going here in this game. Haaland looking over the top there for Mbappe. And Mbappe is going to get to this. Okay. The attack sort of broke down inside for Haaland. There we go. Valverde through the middle. Hazard's going to get that in. And he does get it in. 90 minutes. And we scored a winner in this game. Can you believe it? Wow. It just seems too good to be true. It really does seem too good to be true. Over the top from... Was it over the top from Haaland? I think it was over the top from Haaland, wasn't it? And Mbappe gets it. Plays it back inside. And we get it there to Hazard. And he fires it into the back of it. The man last episode who got listed on the transfer window is going to secure the 3 points in this game for us. And there we have it then, guys. Full time in this game. The last game of the episode against Villarreal at home. It looked like we were going to lose that game, I got to be honest. But we managed to bring it back and get the 2-1 win thanks to Eden Hazard. Here is then how the league table is looking at the end of today's episode. We're still in the first place spot at the moment. 18 wins, 4 draws and 0 losses. So we're on quite an unbeaten streak and an unbeaten run in the league at the moment, on 58 points, 2 points ahead of second place, and that's 12 points ahead of Barcelona in third place. Here is the game then that stopped us from playing against Atletico Madrid in today's episode. Like I say, Copa del Rey, I completely forgot how fast the games come. And obviously last season we got knocked out in the round of 32, so I wasn't really sure how fast and quick the games are going to come, but obviously as we've seen, the games come quick and fast, and today I just couldn't fit the Atletico Madrid game in, but it just means in the next episode we'll have the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey and the game against Atletico Madrid as well. So then, for my player of the episode for today's episode, I think it has to go to Eden Hazard, doesn't it? Scoring the late goal on in that final game against the Villarreal to get us an important win, because right now we can't really lose any more points. Earlier on in the episode we drew and only got a single point, but obviously that led to Atletico Madrid losing, luckily for us, but who's to say that in the future Atletico Madrid will lose another game. They might go unbeaten now till the end of the season. So Eden Hazard popping up and getting that goal really does make him the player of the episode. So there we have it then, guys. What an episode it has been. Like I say, a few mishaps here and there with certain games, but we'll get to them in time come. We've got 2 new formations. They worked really well, I feel like, in today's episode, especially the 4-2-4 helped us in the Copa del Rey. I think it was the round of 16 to get through that in the extra time. And then also in that final game then against Villarreal, we used the 4-2-4 once again to get us the win. So them 2 new formations worked amazingly. So don't forget, join us next time where we'll have the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey and also the game against Atletico Madrid, the derby, which could set the 2 teams, you know, in their different ways in terms of the title race at the moment. So like I say, guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.